Hi there, these comments are for OM, and I am Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for OTC, online TOEFLcourse.com. And thank you for the email, and happy Halloween to you. So let's take a look at what you wrote here. You say, hello, Michael, this is OM. So you need to put a period here to end that sentence. I'm preparing for my TOEFL IBT test, and I am struggling with the speaking section. I did my first try of the test 2 weeks back. I scored 79 overall and 20 in speaking. But I think here I would probably put something like this. So maybe, however, say, however, I really need 26 to enable me to continue work as a healthcare worker, and I need this test from a visa screening. I need to do my second try in 10 to 15 days due to my paperwork. I have heard from a couple people on Facebook that you are a big help for them in speaking. I would like, you want to say, for you to send me more details about your tips and the cost as well for your reference. I've been working as a supervisor in the U.S. for 8 years now. However, it seems that it is not enough to go over this challenging test. For some reason, when I do practice, I think you want to say here, I used to score minimum 23 in each section except reading. In the construct, yeah, I don't know. You're having a lot of trouble expressing your ideas. So I think you got a long road ahead of you. I'm not even sure what you're meaning there. At the test, I was so anxious and frustrated I couldn't manage myself to do better. I look forward. I'm going to say two. Two goes with forward, right? I look forward to hearing from you soon. So I don't, excuse me. I don't know why you guys have to keep taking the TOEFL test after you don't reach your goal. I mean, you said that you got 20 in the speaking 2 weeks ago. You're doing it again in 10 to 15 days. I mean, what makes you think 2 weeks from now you're going to get a higher score than you're getting 2 weeks ago? I mean, that's not going to work. So if possible, my recommendation is this. Stop taking the TOEFL test. You need to address your speaking issues. If you're scoring 20 on the speaking, you got a lot of language use issues. You got grammar problems, vocabulary problems. You got a lot of pronunciation issues. You're not organizing and developing your ideas very well. If you take the test in 10 to 15 days, you're going to get exactly the same score that you got before. So I don't know if what you're doing is a good idea, but I can tell you about what I have. I do have a TOEFL speaking boot camp course. However, I don't think it's enough for you. I think that you need to focus on all of your language areas. I think you need vocabulary practice. I think you need grammar, pronunciation, reading, listening, speaking, and writing. I mean, based on what I'm seeing here, you also need a lot of writing practice. So I'm not going to recommend my TOEFL speaking boot camp course for you. Most students who only use a speaking boot camp course, like the ones that you read on Facebook, they've already reached their subtotal scores in all the other areas of the test. Your TOEFL score of 20, it's too far away from 26. So my recommendation for you, I think this is probably a pretty good recommendation. I'm going to recommend my 3-month TOEFL course for you. So how does that work? Just click on the link that you see in the email, right? So when you go there, you simply make the payment. It's on discount right now, and I will send you your enrollment information, and then you can start working on the 3-month TOEFL plan. I think you need more time, quite frankly. You need a lot more time than just a month. So 30 days, it's not enough for you. You're just going to keep taking the TOEFL test over and over and over. 200 here, 200 there, 200, 200. You're going to keep spending all that money, and you're not going to reach the goal that you want. So the 3-month course will give you practice in the 7 essential areas of your academic English language proficiency. And then I think after the 3-month course, then you can take a practice test. By no means should you enroll in the actual TOEFL exam. Don't do that. After the 3-month course, take a full-length IBT practice test. Let's see what your overall score is. Let's see what your subtotal reading, listening, speaking, and writing subtotal scores are. If that looks good, then you can register again to take the TOEFL IBT. So be careful. Just taking the TOEFL over and over and over does not give you a bigger score, a better score. You need to address the language issues you're having trouble with right now. Once you overcome those things, then you can register again for the TOEFL IBT exam. All right? Does that make sense? That's the actual, I think that's the best advice I can give you right now. If you don't follow my advice, I'm afraid you may end up in what many people call TOEFL hell. I hope not, but TOEFL hell means you just keep taking the test over and over and over, but you don't reach your desired subtotal scores. That's exactly what that is.